play some Stardew. I've been in the mood to play Stardew a lot recently anyway. And that should keep my PC in like the 70s probably, because it's a way more laid back game. I'll also need to switch my controller over though, because I prefer my other controller for Stardew. I'll probably play Clover Pit during next stream. I've been playing it off stream to kind of get a hang of it. It's been pretty fun. Stardew. Let me change my stream category again. Stardew. There we go. I'm gonna go bye. See you next stream. See ya. Sorry for the flashbang. I know it's so bright. Oh, by the way, I am playing like heavily modded Stardew right now. Oh yeah, that cooled down my PC a lot. This is the one I've been playing on stream. So, I have this like cheats mod installed that I was only using on my personal world. I've never played Stardew, debating on trying it. It is, if you like cozy games, it is so good. So, okay. So here's the dealio. I have a cheats mod installed. I'll show you guys it. This. I have been using this on my personal world. That's why all this is checked on right now. Because I've played through this game a bajillion times, and I'm just trying to get to a point where, you know, I'm low-key considering leaving certain things on for this. Because, you know, I mean, realistically, who wants to sit and watch me spend 15 minutes chopping down, like, trees for several, like, days in game in a row, you know? When I could just get it done in one day. So, I am gonna cheat a little, I think. But we're gonna turn off this. At the very least. If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna at least have some things I won't cheat on. Until it's my personal world, anyways. But I also need to make sure it's certain things I need to make sure aren't checked because I don't want... Okay, that's alright. Yeah, I think all that's good. A new viewer has joined us. The young lady, blah blah blah. Ooh, good luck. Do I have max daily luck on? No, okay. I just so happen to have a good luck day. That's pretty cool. Oh, right. Hold up. Let me change that as well then, because I forgot. I'm so unlucky in games. For real, I get that. I get that. I like that one gambling game I said I've been doing. It has been so... Like, I've seen people get so lucky on that game, and then there's me. I've literally only gotten past a certain amount of rounds. like one time, because every time I get on there and they start adding the part where you can lose all your money, I always end up getting the thing, even though there's only like a 1% chance of it happening. We need those for the community center. This... Oh, that's my fishing. I get all the rare things that happen in games. That shouldn't happen. For real. This seed has been really bad luck so far. I've been getting a lot of, bad luck days. I mean, I think after I play a little more on this world, I might be willing to play with the cheats more. But I mostly downloaded the cheats mod to, you know, kind of, help with my, personal world, you know? Wait, I don't put wood in here. Wood goes in here, and you go in the mine. Like my sheep on Minecraft. And I guess you'll go in the random chest as well. Wait, what is this? A spice berry. Oh yeah, it's summer. I forgot. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is spend the day getting all these trees off my farm. Which, because I have the mod on, it shouldn't take that long, actually. I got this meteorite, which is pretty rare. Speaking of, like, rare things happen. Look how much easier that is, you know? And I'm mostly using this mod because as you can see, I have not done anything to clear over this area at all. And it's just awful. Plus, I think allowing cheats kind of keeps things a little more interesting. Because, you know, as someone who's like got... Oh my gosh, shit, thunder. As someone who's got thousands of hours in Stardew, it kind of does get repetitive and stuff. So having things that make the little things like this easier is way helpful, you know? I feel like it's too loud. Is it not too loud for y'all? I can hardly hear myself. I also have my speed turned up because the walking speed in this game is atrociously slow. In most games, I need cheats with how my luck treats me. Yeah, I get that. I just know some people get like really offended if you play certain games with cheats. And it's like, why does it matter, you know? I mean, as long as you're not claiming you like beat some world records with cheats or something, then it shouldn't matter. Like, let people play the way they want, for real. The audio is fine for me, but my headset gets quiet. Okay. I would ask my Twitch, but nobody's really typing right now. My brother should be watching, but I don't really know if he is or not, so I can't ask for sure. I'm using a Bluetooth headset, and it gets pretty loud sometimes. Even with me having it like turned down, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. I also can't tell how loud I speak half the time because it's kind of noise canceling. And so when I go back and watch my VODs, I'll be loud as fuck, and I'll be like, oh god. Oh, you are here. How's the sound been? By the way, playing Stardew is really good for the PC because it went from being at 80 degrees to 60 degrees. I only play when things start to get impossible. I've played Helm and stuff was common, just didn't spawn anywhere after. It's good? Alright. Well, my brother said the volume is good as well. So we Gucci. That totally made me forget what I was saying though. I don't know if you follow me or anything on here, but that game we were just playing, not Slenderman, but the one before that, I have I inserted my persona, which is the little character you see, my PNG tuber. I made her in the style of that other game using a picture of myself, heavily edited of course. I mostly post art on here on TikTok. The only reason I stream to TikTok is for like reach, because the For You page actually sends videos out unlike Twitch. I think we're in moods, but TikTok hides half of my moods for some reason. We may be. I would have to check your account. It doesn't tell me, so I don't know. I'm mutuals with a lot of people, so I wouldn't doubt it. If you're an artist, we are most likely nudes. Yes, I am an artist. Okay, there's a rock there. But, I kind of feel iffy about, like, streaming to TikTok for, like, the fact that most of my followers on here want me to just draw on stream. Which is fine. I do art on stream sometimes. I do draw on stream sometimes, but, I don't know. Like, I had a video pop up a while back that is what led me to have most of my mutuals and stuff. And, so at the time, I had a lot of people, like, being like, oh, yeah, you should definitely stream. It is your stuff, you should do what you want for real. Yeah. That's kind of what I've been doing.
Where'd you get that piano?
Oh, no. I love that routine. Hell, that made me forget what I was saying. But, yeah, a lot of people have been like, oh, you need to edit your videos more for YouTube and stuff. And I prefer, I mostly do daily doodles, but I've been debating on posting gaming content. If you want to post gaming content, you should definitely post gaming content, for real. You can do both. There's nothing stopping that, you know? Like, I mostly post art just because it's easier for me to do that. plus I'm scared to post clips because if it ends up in the wrong side of TikTok, people are so mean. Like, oh my gosh, when I was having a lot of viewers from Undertale, I remember wrapping up a stream with art after playing Undertale. And some person joined, and I was talking about how someone asked me if I was gonna do a face reveal ever, and I was like, oh well, technically I have done a face reveal because I have my face posted on my account, like, but it's way back, you know. And I was saying something about how I don't know if I would ever do another one because I'm not conventionally attractive, and I was talking about how I'm fat, basically, right? Someone said, I know, we can hear it in your voice. And I was like, okay, what? I laughed. I thought it was funny, but like, still. That's a crazy thing to say to That's a crazy thing to say to somebody. People be rude, for real. But yeah, that's kind of like why I get scared to post my stream, anything my streams related to my actual TikTok account, because I know most of my followers are there for art, and I don't know, I'm scared of being picked on. Yes, me, a grown adult, is scared of getting bullied online. I might honestly just clear up all these trees off stream at some point. My main thing is my voice goes from child to old man. I don't know how though. I get that for real. When I'm playing games with my brothers, the difference in my voice, like right now I'm kind of projecting a little, like I guess it's called masking. Like, I have ADHD. I would normally be talking in a way less energetic voice than this. But for real, I get that. Whoopsies, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot, I have a copper axe, so I can break these. Aww. my tone, I guess, really depends on the game I'm playing. But I do notice that when I'm streaming, I tend to, like, mask my voice more to be more appealing to people, I guess. Not that I would say my voice is appealing, but it's certainly different than what my normal talking voice would be. Okay, I need to go sleep. My tone depends on some of the most random stuff. Yeah, I get that. Dude, I'm glad you didn't join my stream last week when I was congested as fuck. And so like when I would talk it just sounded awful. People kept asking me if I was sick and I was like, I'm just congested. But it was sucked. I'm glad it's kind of gone now. The reason why I was scared to start streaming is because my voice normally kind of sounds nasally when I listen back to it. Like, to me, it doesn't sound that way, but when I listen back to my voice, it always sounds so nasally, and I don't know why. Okay. We're not gonna put that in there. Is there anything I can take out of here? We can take these green beans, I think. My voice sounds more depressed than it. I hear it when I do a recording. Oh, I get that. I've been trying really hard to make myself sound way more like cheerful and stuff. Unless I'm using my model thing. Dude, my cat is sitting right behind my back, like in the curve of my back, where my... and then like against my chair, and it's so uncomfortable. I can't sit up straight, but I also don't want to make him move. So I've already donated a bean, right? A green bean. Regular car. He is a weird one for sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've donated. So I am going to sell these. Oh, you know what sucks? It's like fall. It's the turn of the season. It's fall now. The stupid stink bugs are already starting to come out of the pits of hell. My cat slammed himself against my door earlier and broke in. I have a cat in here now. I hope they're alright. No, I don't want to eat the melon. My boys typically stay in the room with me most of the time. Just because they prefer it. They get a little spooked by my dogs. So, my room is the safe haven. Got an ad break coming up on Twitch, guys. Where is my watering can? Okay, I'm just blind apparently. My cat doesn't know a lot if I don't let him in. We had a cat door on one of our rooms, but the cats were like... No, not the cats, the dogs. They kept trying to squeeze through it and we were scared that they were gonna get themselves stuck. So we had to like close it off. Because, you know, it's a small cat door and they're like medium-sized dogs. So we had to block it off, unfortunately. So now we just got like a hole in the door with the cat door on it and then a piece of wood blocking it. We need to keep 2 of these, I think, because Demetrius is gonna ask for one. And then we need 1 of these. I need to make another chest. Let me make sure I got that right. Okay, so now we're just waiting on the blueberry to grow. Right? I have a chair against my door when I don't want my cat in here. Yeah, I get that. I forgot I got these ancient seeds. I don't have a blueberry yet. Okay. But I can sell these other things. You pushed my door open somehow. Does your door not, like, shut good or something? I mean, I get it. We used to have a door that wouldn't shut before. Oh, chair. You got, like, the Hulk as a cat. Okay, I'm gonna spend more time chopping down all these trees. I should have gone fishing yesterday. Ugh. I know I've promoted it already, but, you know, if you want, consider going over to Twitch, because there's a lot more ways to interact with the stream if you're on Twitch. Part of the frame is weak. My cat uses like, if for watching on there, the downside is there's ads, but if you don't want to miss anything, you could always pull it up on TikTok. But it's not like my streams are action packed or anything, so you really won't be missing much. But I only say that because I got like redeems set up to where people can throw things at my character. And you can hear it on TikTok, but unfortunately the only way to see it is on Twitch. Okay, I guess that's part of the decor. There are other redeems that aren't throwing as well. It's to change the mode of my character. I might activate a chibi mode just so you can see the redeem. I need to stream sometime. I have a whole model and I hardly use it. Like a VTuber model? That's pretty cool if so. PNG tuber model is pretty cool too. I'm a little biased because I made a PNG tuber model. You know what? Hold up. This is one of my redeems. So, you can... Let me move my chat down really quick. I actually just changed. I got a VTuber model I helped make. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I've been trying to learn how to make mine, but I've been struggling. I have this redeem thing to activate chibi mode is what it's called. I actually just changed the notification sound. And so that makes me have to turn on this little cute mode for, you know, 10 minutes. And since I activated it, I'll go ahead and leave it on for 10 minutes. But yeah, that's just one of the perks of, you know, one of the perks of, Twitch. I tried to get the overlay thing for throwing to work on, oh. I tried to get it to work on TikTok so people could at least see it and be encouraged to go over to Twitch to do it. But, unfortunately, I can't because there's no, like, transparency filter on, you know, TikTok. But, besides all that, you should definitely consider streaming if you want to. I've been, like, I only started streaming recently, and it has been kind of exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, all my free time I've been spending working on emotes, editing videos for YouTube, and then, you know, all that stuff. Making improvements to my model because my PNG tuber. Because when I first started out, she was really stagnant and didn't have all the little smooth animations she has now. Unfortunately, I don't get to use the the mouse tracking stuff much, because I don't really play a lot of games that use a cursor, since I typically play with a controller. I also have another mode that for Redemption that turns me into an Among Us character. I plan on adding more stuff in the future, but, you know, I gotta come up with it. I play FPS games too. I just go with eye tracking. Yep, I'll probably show off the Among Us thing after this gets done. I redeemed it, so I gotta kind of push through it. Because there's a cooldown on it, so it wouldn't really be fair. Got into my Twitch, I'll go over there. Awesome. Oh, I can't get those pieces. Dang. Over here now. Welcome. Consider following if you want to, but no pressure. But you'll get petals for thank you. You'll get petals for watching, and with the petals you can redeem things to throw at me or other things like that. And then of course, if there's an ad and if you don't want to sit through it, you can if you want, but if you don't want to, I get it. So like, for the ads, you can just go over to TikTok and watch. It's not like I get much revenue off of ads anyway. I need to do the summer foraging bundle. Whoops. The thing I hate about the ambiance in the summer is the freaking sound of the flies. And now I have so much wood though, and I don't have anywhere to put it. I'll probably be live for like another 40-ish minutes. I typically stream for about 4 hours every day, I think would be the typical time. Make new chest. I don't know. Yeah, I made a new chest. I forget that Twitch lags a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and donate some of this stuff to the thing so I can get it out of my space. If I can, yes. And then I can put the flower seeds. The delay is pretty bad. Yeah. Fortunately, that's like a Twitch thing. I think it's to kind of like help from buffering and stuff to prevent buffering. You can change it on PC settings, but on Twitch, I mean on like mobile, there's no way to change it. Okay, that's the wrong thing, isn't it? Oh, I already did the summer foraging. Oh my goodness. I'm actually like so hungry, dude. And I ate before streaming. Um, like if you want to go back to TikTok to avoid the lag, then that's perfectly fine as well. Yeah, I have my second monitor with my chat, my OBS, and my TikTok studio pulled up. It lets me see chat sooner, but then people, it's like still puts a delayed response out because the video like it's still, the video itself is still delayed. Okay, let me come up here. But yeah, if the delay is too bad, then there's no worry about going back over to, you know, TikTok. It's all good. I want people to have like the most comfortable viewing experience possible. So, do I even have space in this end anymore? I have 2 spaces. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna go back to TikTok. All right. I'll put this over here. This here. Now I can put that in there. Back over here now. Welcome back again. It's all good. The chibi mode is about to go off, so I'm probably gonna show you the Among Us thing now that you're back. I'm gonna move the mushrooms over to that other chest. Okay, so chibi mode is done. So, Among Us mode, this is Among Us, and the eye squishes when I talk, and it's way more animated than my other stuff. I love it. I love making this. It's so fun. I have a bunch of toggles as well. Milady. I showed you the nerd one already, and then we got the cat mode, and then I also have other emotions. So yeah, I don't really get to use it very often. With Stardew, there's like very limited sort of tracking with it. If you, when I'm in my inventory. But other than that, there's not really anything. Unless I'm, you know, not playing with a controller, but I'm a controller player at heart, so. Ah! Salutation, my fellow mucus garglers. Ugh. Things for tracking. Yeah, since mine's a PNG tuber, I don't really have tracking or anything like that, unfortunately. Good. Oh. Since when did you change your name? And why would you choose Mucus Gargler? Oh, I forgot to go check the traveling merchant. You know, right now would be a really good time to use a cheat, I think. I'm gonna cheat a little. Just a little. We're gonna have the time set to be a little earlier. Hello? It's no longer a problem. The night sounds are still playing, but it's okay. I was told it was too hard for people to find me, so I changed it to something absurd. Oh my gosh. The audio is kind of bugged, but it's okay. She didn't even have anything good. That is crazy. Okay, well. We'll set the time back to 9. I just needed that so I could actually make sure you would check it without her being, you know. Dude, if you do play Stardew and you have a PC or like a Steam Deck or something, those are the only things I know you for sure you can mod it on. I highly recommend modding it. Oh, Butter Churner. That's from the modem. It's one of the mods. You do PC. I should have guessed that because you have a VTuber model. Duh. But for real, if you play Stardew, I highly recommend modding it. It's really easy. Once you like learn, it's pretty easy to do it. Ooh, green rain! Yes! Green rain! Look at it. RPG games or RPGs. Yeah. I don't, Yippee! Drink water. I play Fortnite from time to time. That's about the most I'll do for shooters. Sorry if you guys just heard me hit my mic. There was like a bug. Okay, we're gonna be spending today cutting all this stuff down. I haven't opened that game in ages. I haven't. So, I've been playing it. I haven't played this current season very much. I haven't played this current season much because I just really don't like the map. So I'm pretty excited for the season change and stuff. I heard this next one is gonna be a completely different map. Like it's supposed to be a Simpsons mini season or something before the change of chapters. I might honestly freeze time today so I can get all this stuff. If people don't mind. We'll just skip to nighttime whenever I get done doing everything. Oops. Because I really want to get all this. Because it's so useful and it disappears if you don't get it. So. I played it and something feels off. The aiming is changed. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, dang, are you kidding? Because I cut down half of my trees, the chances of me finding one of those fern trees are, like, little. Have you ever played Stardew Expanded? I really like the native map for that mod. Yes, I'm actually playing Stardew Valley Expanded right now. I thought so, yeah. I'm using a custom farm map. I'm playing with Stardew Valley Expanded, and I'm using cheats just because I have like thousands of hours in this game, and it kind of gets repetitive sometimes. Okay, so I ain't getting no fern trees here, unfortunately. Unless there might be some over here. No. Okay, well that sucks. Another reason why I've been playing with cheats is because, like, I kind of get burnt out after about 80 hours on a single world, and in order to get to a lot of the content in Expanded, you have to, you know, play for a lot longer than that. I do the same thing. I just like to decorate, and I'm done with the main story before. I haven't gotten past Ginger Island. Like, I've gotten to... I don't even know. But I've gotten to Ginger Island and all that stuff, but I kind of struggle with finding all the... What is it? Golden walnuts or something like that. Cheats make life easy. Fair enough. Yeah. I make you the walnuts. That's real. Plus, it's, you know, Stardew is a cozy game. You should be allowed to play it however you make it, like, however is cozy to you, you know? Plus, it's not like I haven't done vanilla a bajillion times. Oh, yes, we got a lot of these trees. I actually only downloaded the cheats mod for my personal world, and then I was like, screw it, I'm gonna use it on stream too. I start my capitalist ventures, and he takes care of the island. Win for everybody. Like, sometimes I'll even turn on the instant fishing thing, just so I can make a bunch of money early game and actually be able to do stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to do too much cheats on stream because I want it to still be entertaining for people to watch. If you like cheats though, for real, this mod right here, CJB cheats menu. Oh my god, it is a godsend. It has so much stuff. Genuinely. It's awesome. And I don't even think it requires anything besides Smappy. like the loader you need for other mods anyway. I love watching cozy things after losing my mind in Ultra Kill. Had to add it custom keybinds to my Steam Deck to use it. Oh my gosh, I used to have a Steam Deck too, so I get that. I gave it to my boyfriend because I got a PC, so, you know, he basically uses the Steam Deck as his PC. I mean, everybody hates on this, like, Windows and stuff for the, you know, it just being Windows. But honestly, going from a Steam Deck to PC, I prefer having a PC simply because a lot more software is compatible with Windows than Linux. Love my Steam Deck so much. Bring me to work and play The Sims. Oh yeah, I love my Steam Deck too. But I wanted a PC for streaming. And because I got one, I was like, oh, I should definitely give the Steam Deck to my boyfriend now. So he can, you know, play his games too. It's been crashing spontaneously. I don't know why though. Huh. I'll be honest, I'm not really good with PCs. I got a pre-built. And the little bit I do know about PCs is because of my brother and Google. Man, I would say to try and boot up your BIOS when you turn it on next time, but I don't know really what you would do in there to fix that. Are you going to run on Linux? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Linux. I just think that there's a lot more compatible stuff with Windows. After the new update, my PC has been funny. I also use a pre-built. Yeah. I heard that there was an update that came out with Windows that caused issues with some people's PC. You might want to check your drivers, because I heard that an update from Windows can actually, one of the more recent updates can corrupt drivers or something like that. Like, I got lucky. I haven't had any issues. But I mean, you could go into your settings, and I think there's a way to uninstall, if you know what update is doing it. I think there's a way to uninstall an update temporarily, and if it fixes your problem, then you know that's the update causing it. So I play Terraria. I have played it a little bit. It's not, like, personally, it's not my cup of tea. For, like, one time I played it, I was really into it, and then I kind of just fell out of it after that. Mostly because I kind of suck with the controls of the game. I know it's kind of boring to watch me cut all this down, but having this, what's it called? Having fiber is such a good thing to have. So. But yeah, I've played it a little bit. I remember going, like, digging with my brother once, and we found, like, this blue mushroom area. Since the first thing though, you're making me green tea. I don't think I can. Or if I can, I don't have a recipe for it. I prefer getting it. Oh yeah, you mean for the thing. I know what you're talking about now. I don't have the recipe yet, but yeah, that's typically why I try and gather a bunch. Yeah, I know. I didn't register that in my head at first. I was like, green tea. There's a recipe to make green tea with fiber, and then it didn't register in my mind. But yeah, I do that typically because I like selling the saplings for money. But they kind of nerfed the price of them, so they don't give you as much money anymore. From what I heard, anyways. I think it's these little seeds and fiber, yeah. But fiber is good to have for other crafting recipes as well. And it just so happens green rain days are the perfect days to gather that. Also, getting moss is pretty good as well. Yeah, I think it's like $250 for a sapling, but it used to be like $500. I've been wanting to do more art on stream, but I've been kind of having art block lately. I'm surprised there haven't been any of those good trees over here. Starting something, never finishing, yeah. I've been trying to draw my character, the character that I'm using right now that's talking, you know. I've been trying to draw her partner that I designed recently. I've been trying to draw him more, but it's like I can't get it as good as I drew it the first time, and it's upsetting me. Yes, the bug. I've been trying to draw him more, but it's been so difficult. Like, I keep messing up because I gave him such a unique build and head. It's just been so difficult to draw it again. But yeah, people received that character pretty well. Out of all my videos recently, it got pretty popular. Well, I use the term popular loosely. Do you have a 3D model software? I do. But I suck at 3D modeling. And I have more unconventional 3D modeling with reference. Yeah. See, I've tried 3D modeling, that's the thing. And I'll sit there for hours and work on it, and it just looked like absolute dog shit. Like 3D modeling, I can normally pretty much learn new art forms pretty easily, but 3D modeling I think is just going to be one of those ones that I can't. I've used Blender, and I've tried that Nomad sculpt as well on my tablet. But yeah. To be fair, I haven't exactly watched tutorials. Yeah, I tried Nomad on my tablet. It like the free trial kind of really bogs it down, or the free version. because you get like a limited undos and stuff. Or at least last time I was on it. It could have changed. When I upload this VOD, I'm probably just gonna label it Stardew Valley ASMR. If you got Discord, I could probably teach you Blender. I kind of know what I'm doing. The thing, I would, but I'm not very good at following tutorials. Like, I like when I can learn something and then kind of just, after watching a little bit, I can just go on and wing it myself. Like with my PNG tuber, I watched somewhat of a tutorial for it, and then after that I kind of learned a lot of the other stuff on my own. I mostly, after the part of the tutorial that showed me how to get the pictures in, I went and learned it myself. And I think that's just because I'm stubborn. I like learning stuff myself. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid! Thank you so much! I'm just playing some Stardew and being all chill. We're playing with cheats, so it's nothing, you know, crazy. I don't even know how I learned Blender. It just happens to. Well, I also do 3D animation sometimes. That's awesome. Oh, I made it down here. I haven't modeled in months though. Yeah. I think that's why making a VTuber has been really difficult for me, because it has been, oh my gosh. It's like, I want to learn it myself, but it's such a confusing process. I mean, yeah, if I ever did learn Blender, though, I would definitely love to make models of my characters. Okay, I'm gonna try and go back to the main area. See if I can get some more fiddlehead fern things. I've got so much fiber now. Are you using Live 2D for the VTuber? Yeah. It's, the only problem is the current way I draw, it doesn't really work well for the, or at least for the things I've seen. I got about as far as tilting the head and, eye blinking, and then it said that I couldn't do that because I have the free version. So that's kind of where I gave up, because I don't have the money to pay for the paid version right now. So, but I like Live 2D because I like that style of VTuber where it's like cartoony and flat looking, but it's somehow 3D. I love that. That's insane. If I can't manage to learn how to figure it out myself, I have my eyes on this creator on VGen, who I might end up commissioning if I can ever get enough money for it. But I would prefer to learn how to do it myself. Speaking of VGen, I actually got accepted on there recently. I just need to, you know, actually get my commissions set back up again. Free version, I can't update anything because busy. Yeah. You got Vision, yeah. I on a whim, I applied on Instagram, which is like you just comment on the post. They forgot to tag me in the you got accepted thing, but I got an email about it, and so now I have access to the art tab on there. The artist tab, which is awesome. So I need to get back into making commissions and stuff. I've just been so busy with like stream stuff, I haven't even been thinking about it. I did think about doing I would comms, but I want to get good with diverse characters. Yeah, that's kind of one of the main things why I haven't been doing commissions much, because my art style is very limited. I can't really draw backgrounds, and I've tried to with my last commission for a friend, that I only accepted it because it was a friend, you know. But I tried to do a background on there. It was okay, but I really didn't like how it turned out. And I know to get good, I actually have to draw backgrounds, but ugh, it sucks. I can do most things, but I can't make people exist. I get that, I kind of suck at drawing men. I've been forcing myself to try and draw men more. Especially because I want to be able to draw some of my favorite characters, which some of them are men. Hence why I designed a partner for my character Bug. Granted, he's insectoid, so it's still technically not a man. But he has a masculine body, so... My god, I am hungry, dude. There's so many of these trees. Give us lore. I don't have any lore for him yet. I've been wanting to. I really need to write. I've been also getting into writing again, which I haven't done since middle school. So my writing kind of sucks. But, it's fun. It's a nice time killer, I think. I really need to write his story. I'm thinking for them, I'm gonna have it be that he was like a traveler or some sort of like soldier. Oh my gosh, I have never seen the Green Rain plant this many trees in town. Holy crap. Dude, I have never seen the Green Rain do this before. What does it look like over here? It's pretty much normal. That's crazy. Let's go talk to people. Well, actually, can I even open? I need to get back into lore writing. I have 113 rough draft story of each art. I need to finish. Ugh. I have so many unfinished stories because I kind of just write. And then when I go to write on it, if I'm not really in the mood for it, I'll just not write on it again, which sucks. I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. Harvey. About medical supplies. Just got off the phone with the governor. Rain is supposed to be completely harmless. Ah! Thank you, Austin. Oh my gosh, this guy's a religious nut. Oop. Mother Nature is trying out a new recipe. Okay. If you haven't already done it, you should definitely make rules and stuff for your character. Makes writing more fun for real. Yeah, I could definitely do that. The thing is, Bug, my persona, the character on screen right now, she's kind of like a self-insert. She's like me, but also not me. Like, when I was telling one of my friends that I was going to make a partner for her, they were like, oh, well, why don't you make your boyfriend their partner? And I was like, well, he already has a persona, and I don't really ship the characters. Because, you know, I just don't. But, like, our characters, despite us dating, our characters aren't really compatible. And even he agreed with that, by the way. This is crazy. All these trees. Oh, Lord. I know people think it's weird that you know, I don't really ship me and my boyfriend's characters, but it's in my defense, our characters, they're like a version of us but also separated from us. I don't know if that makes any sense. I wonder if this is part of the mod that's like making it do this. Nothing over here seems out of the ordinary. Okay, I think I've got plenty of stuff. Oh, never mind, let me get this tree. The only ships I have in my world is ships my friend said. I don't know how to write romance though. That's relatable. I mean, like, I'm a sucker for romance tropes, but when it comes to writing it, I feel like it's so cringy. Like, okay, so, like, don't judge me for this, but I've been trying to write self-insert, or rather, persona-insert, fanfics for my character. But it's been, like, really difficult because it feels weird to write her in a way with other characters, even though I like the characters. I'm a fanfic writer, and the secondhand embarrassment is bad. That's for real how I feel while trying to write my fan fictions and stuff. I'm like I don't write fan fictions for other people or to post or anything. I just write it for myself, like to read, and it's about me and or rather my persona and my favorite characters, you know. But it is definitely embarrassing sometimes. I've been posting for 12 years. I used to post fan fiction back in like my middle school and early high school era. And I'm telling you, when I tell you it was bad, it was bad. I used to write like FNAF fan fiction and what else was it? Gravity Falls fan fiction, that kind of shit. Dude, it was bad. 500k views. And it's so bad. Oh gosh. I can bring myself to write fanfictions. I'm too much of a lore nerd for that. Yeah, it was definitely an era. I don't post fanfiction anymore, but my old stuff, like my really, really old stuff, is probably still available to find. It is bad. It's like, oh my gosh, man, fanfiction. No, I might not. I don't think I'm gonna write fanfictions about my own character. But it was all. It was another reason why it was really bad is because, oh my gosh, at the time of me starting to write during and like doing stuff like that, I was super into anime and stuff. So like every character name I came up with that was my own idea had to have some sort of Japanese sounding name, and it was awful, dude. I'm like I respect people who write fan fiction. I read it sometimes, but like it's definitely not for me anymore. I got blue for Rileys. Where did I put those blueberries? Okay, there. I am not good at naming characters either. I think that's kind of why I went with the Japanese sounding route because it sounds more, I guess, interesting than a basic English name like John or something. The amount of comments is insane. The only popular fanfic I had was like a crack, I guess a crack fanfic, sort of would be the best way to put it, of Gravity Falls. And all I did was post funny stuff on there. It wasn't even like a fan fiction. It was just me posting funny headcanons and stuff. That's pretty good though. Mine were one anime one shots. Those were so popular, dude. Back when I watched anime all the time, yeah, I used to read that stuff. Oh my gosh. It was bad. I don't even want to like think about Wattpad anymore. It's just so cringy to me to like think back on those memories. I switched to AO3. Yeah, I read on there now. I do not publish stuff. I will not publish my own work. I do not have the heart for that. Besides the fact of it being mostly for my character, so if I wanted to publish it, like people don't like OCX canon, so I would have to change it to be like an X reader. Um, time. Turn off that, and then let's set it to nighttime. I have no idea what those sites are. Oh my gosh. My OCX OC did pretty good. Yeah, but that's different. When people like look up a specific character with a ship, they're expecting to either see it with a canon character or like it be an X reader. I've seen so many people on TikTok talking about how they're upset that things are like there's OCX canon, and it's like, okay. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Did y'all see that? We'll just pretend that's not there. Anyway, I think that is a good spot to leave everything off today. Because I'm really hungry. So, I had a great time today, guys. I really did. And I hope that you might consider stopping by for my next stream on Friday. I'll be streaming at 2 p.m. EST again if y'all want to swing by. If not, I'll be live again on the weekend after that as well. Thank you all for. I think I might join one of these. That'd be awesome. Anyways, I am gonna go get some food because I am starving. So, goodbye, peoples.